It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show with Billy the Kid and Scott Tang.
Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show!
It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah!
I'm Scott.
And I'm Bill.
And this is
the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
Epi number 148. Wow. So we learned today, just a minute ago, before we get into the show, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Rob Kardashian is getting ready to take Blac Chyna to court. We got some Ray Shremmer talk. We got definitely more ketchup slice talk, but this time it involves knuckle cracking.
Yeah, this is real ketchup slices.
Drake. This guy named Channing Tatum. I don't even. How do you say his name?
Channing Tatum.
Shannon. I have no idea who he is. I guess he was a Magic Mike. There's something.
He
big
is
with him.
Magic Mike.
He's Magic.
He's
Mike.
the magical one.
He's the magical Mike of the Mikes. He's the Mike of the Ike. Okay. Well, anyways.
This is why people don't think we're important.
Yep.
Actually, no,
nice segue. No, nice segue.
It's not just that they don't think we're important.
Both very important.
No, we're not.
It's that
well,
they outright come over.
You.
Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it because
Yeah.
he's the one that's truly important.
Yeah,
They come over and
one.
outright say we're not important.
Yeah.
Freaking Stephanie and her flame broiled takes comes over here and asks us if we can answer questions for some visitors, some guests that are coming through. You said those exact words. Oh no, wait, no, sorry. The quote. I'm not gonna John Riley this. What I'm gonna do is repeat the quote exactly as it was stated.
Oh wow.
The question was, why can't you get Jake to answer these questions? And she was like, no, he's got important things to do. He's important. Oh, okay. You gotta get something. You gotta get like the second rate.
Every now and then you get put in your place. Like,
Yeah,
you really
it's good.
know where you are.
You need an ego check sometimes.
Yeah. Felt that one.
Yeah.
We felt that one.
So we're
but
just
we
over here.
love the promotions department. They're the best promotions department. We would never bother them because they got things to do, but we don't.
Respect.
That's why we do a cubicle show.
Mm-hmm.
We got
What else
nothing
would
to
we
do. So they may be right. Okay, let's get going here. So Drake, setting a new record.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know what this is, but I'm excited to learn about it.
Are you excited or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. So Drake's God's Plan is number 1 again.
Yo, is this 10 weeks?
Yo.
This many weeks in a row?
He is the first male solo act to have 2 songs top the charts for 10 weeks. The other one was, can you guess? It came out in 2016. 2016.
One Dance?
Ooh, congratulations.
I remember that because it was 2 years ago and I was doing radio at the time.
Wow, were you?
So I was paying attention to things like that.
So shout out to Drake continuing to break records here and make records or whatever. Okay, so get ready for also Drake album is supposed to be coming soon.
Do we know the name of it?
No, but he posted a picture on his Insta story the other day, and he said, "You see under my eyes, they tell the time I put into my album
hours.
Album
hours. Under these. Yeah, I get you. Well, album hours. That's actually
that's
not a
right
bad
there.
name for an
Ooh.
album. I was gonna suggest Pod's Gland, but
no,
that would
album. But never. You can't really. You're not a critic, so you don't know.
True. I don't
You're
know
right.
what sells. I don't know what makes a good album. These are not important hours under these eyes. This is like nonsense hours.
Yeah, this is just staying up till like 2:30 in the morning, like every night for no reason, and waking up at like 6:30.
In the words
I'm
of
starting
Yellow
to feel
Card,
it.
sleeping all day, staying up all night. That's not the right key, but
Not at all. All right, so Ray Shremmer,
no, that's the right key.
drummer's ear.
Oh, whoo! Okay, check out these flames. They're about to jump off the page.
Tell me about it. What about young
This
Ray?
goes back to the first of the month when Sway Lee, the main dude, you got Slim Jimmy, but Sway Lee is like the main man, right? He tweeted that he
if
had.
you have a full budget, you get Sway Lee. If you only have like a smaller budget, then you get Slim Jimmy.
If you have the kind of budget that you would normally afford for people like us, who are not important, you get Slim Jimmy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Sway Lee tweeted on April 1st that he had a new track featuring Adele about to drop later that night. Now, of course, that was April Fool's Day. And he tweeted like 45 minutes later, April Fool's, but I do have a surprise for y'all April 6th. Now, what do we know about April 6th?
that it is this Friday.
Which is
Album
release day. So what do we think? We look at the number. We go to the internet and we look things up because that's what we're detectives and we use the resources at our disposal.
Googles.
Right. And we see that Shrem Life 3, the upcoming triple album.
Actually, it's just called Shrem.
Is it really?
They're not calling Shrem Life 3 now.
Really?
Just Shrem. But they're putting a 3 as the
I didn't even hear that.
I noticed it the other day.
You're on top. You are on top of the game.
I looked it up yesterday.
The game's down here.
Because I was looking up some info about Power Glide.
Okay.
And I saw that they were
okay,
doing
so Shrem
Shrem
with a 3 instead of an E, which is more of a mouthful, that it's set to be released this year, but there's no concrete release date yet. So I think this is pretty telling. I think we're looking at a new Ray Shremmerd triple album.
Now, are they a big enough group to release an album without any type of promotion? Eminem didn't announced an album, so why would Ray Shremmerd be able to do that?
Because I think Sway Lee has a reasonably high profile. He features with a lot of artists, and remember, Black Beatles was a pretty big song. It was #1 for several weeks last year, and it seems to be. This seems to be the thing to do to, sort of surprise release an album, but not really. Kind of be like, yo, we got an album maybe coming out. And then it sounds like The Weeknd did the same thing last week. And his album is on track to sell 150,000 copies and debut at #1. So apparently this works for some reason.
And we definitely we called it last week that The Weeknd was going to put out. We said if he didn't put one out, he put a combo album out. But either way, we were right about him dropping an album here.
But interestingly, Sway Lee also tweeted after that, one day, though, with little praying hands emojis. So, indicating
about
that he really wants to get Adele to feature. But I think the likelihood of that is very slim, considering how often she, records or tours or does anything at all. She doesn't do anything.
Plus, I also heard that she's still trying to pay off her phone bill that she ran up from her last relationship.
I get it, because of the...
Hello, it's me, click. Hello, it's me, click. Hello, it's me, click.
No, my feel on this level is elevating, and it has been since I was disrespected.
Because we're talking cell phones from the early 2000s when you had to pay for the minutes. Yeah.
And she's paying 15 cents a text or whatever it was. Ooh.
No, dude, it was 50 cents
Was
a
it
text.
50?
Yeah.
I didn't have texting back then. I didn't have a phone.
I remember when I first got texting and everything, and people would just send you a text. You would get charged just getting sent a text. And you'd be like, no, stop. You'd have to text people to stop texting you.
Digging yourself deeper into that financial abyss.
It was a tough time, man, being a young lad with a cell phone. When cell phones were young lads themselves. All right, so we're going to get into this Channing Tatum guy in a second.
I love how you say his name.
How do you say it?
Channing Tatum.
Channing.
You say it different, you're like Channing.
Whatever. And CT.
Shining Tatum.
We'll talk about CT and his girl in a second here. Rob Kardashian, man. After that, we showed you those videos yesterday, which I still believe I have up in the slide right
might
here.
as well toss one.
All right, so yesterday we showed you these videos of Blac Chyna wilding out after somebody allegedly touched her.
Blac Chyna? That's Blac
So she was
Chyna?
like, yo, don't you dare touch my child, which is like,
I know, that's why you don't know who that is? Oh, he's a rapper.
Yo, you the graphics! What is going on here? Yeah, I know.
Well, anyway, so I guess Rob Kardashian's trying to, get ready to take her to court to try to be like, yo, having dream around Blac Chyna is an endangerment to the child. And I mean, when you show a video like this, you've got a pretty fair case for you.
Rob Kardashian seems like he's trying to be a responsible parent and not bludgeon somebody who touched the kid to death with the thing that the kid was just sitting in. My first thought when I saw it was like, is the kid in that stroller? Did she dump her out onto the ground? I feel bad for Rob. I really do. I feel like this is he was pretty low profile in the Kardashian family. He wasn't really fame hungry. It seemed like, and he got played. Because Blac Chyna, obviously, her game from the get-go was to just get into the Kardashian name and brand. And then when that didn't work out, she just bailed. And now, like you've pointed out many times, she's got a legal connection to the family through this kid. And now she's dating some 18-year-old rapper named, this is one of my favorite names, YBN Almighty J. If that's not enough syllables for you.
He's a kid, right? And
Yeah,
he was
18.
he was more reserved and more of an adult during this incident than Blac Chyna was.
Right. If you think I wish I had we had some info on what this woman did to Dream because
she touched her.
Yeah,
Like on the hand.
We don't get to see that in any of this footage because I cannot imagine her doing something that's so drastic that you have to pick up the stroller and start swinging it like a club.
You're talking about Blac Chyna.
We are talking. That's true. So really, all of this makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less of Blac Chyna, to be honest with you. She's wildin'. Also, what up, Stanley? Thanks for tuning on in once again. All right, so this Channing.
Here we go. You did it, Channing
Tatum.
Yep, that's it.
Channing Tatum. CT. I don't know anything about this story. I didn't even know who the guy was.
All right, you know what?
But I do have stuff to say about it that kind of aggravates me, and it's just in general with breakups happening with celebrities. So break down the story.
Let me get you the details. We'll do it news style.
Because I'm about to fly through
journalism
and go right to
report style. So let's get the facts out of the way, shall we? Both Channing Tatum and his wife, Jenna Dewan, are 37 years old. They've been married since 2009 after meeting on the set of the 2006 movie Step Up. Oh. And they have a daughter, Everly, who will be 5 years old next month. Hello, G-Dog. So, they issued a statement together, and that included this quote. "We have lovingly chosen to separate as a couple. We fell deeply in love so many years ago and have had a magical journey together. Absolutely nothing has changed about how much we love one another, but love is a beautiful adventure that is taking us on different paths for now." So that's what we know.
That is you just copy and paste from the last celebrity that put out a statement saying why they broke up. Just change the names and you're good. This is just, I don't understand why celebrities feel that they have to put out a statement saying why they broke up. Like, it just shows you how, self-centered and egotistical that they are, that even in the time when they're separating, they still need to put it out and try to get the public love, and God forbid them look bad because a relationship is, ending. It's always they always got to paint the picture of, oh, we ended it, it was a mutual agreement. How many relationships end because of a mutual agreement? Unless one person's going to college here and the other person's going to college here, why else do you break up because of some, you know what I mean? A mutual agreement.
That's a great point.
You know what I mean?
You're right about the copy and paste. That's the whole thing. Is there's no cheating, no scandals, no nothing. They all say this.
You know they're cheating.
They all say this. And I always want to say, absolutely nothing has changed about how much we love one another. Really? Is that you don't? Absolutely nothing. I'm going to call BS on that because if absolutely nothing changed, you wouldn't be splitting up.
That's the level down.
I know. I'm calming down. But it's just obviously patently false. Now, another thing I would like to add here is that I've seen her.
I need a remote for you.
No. When you do that, I just need to finish. I need to finish my thought. I need to get my feelings out. Okay. And once I'm done, see now I was on one, and now I'm coming back. My feelings level is at a 9 right now. So
okay. So obviously something changed.
Right, obviously. Now, and like you said, these things are never mutual. So I always, the reason, okay, sorry, my thoughts are all frazzled right now. But the reason they issue these statements, I'm back on one. The reason they issue these statements like this, they're being all self-centered, is because they know that if they don't issue a statement.
He was feeling this, and he became on one real quick. Okay.
They know that if they don't issue a statement, people are going to speculate and rumors are going to circulate. So they like to head it off at the pass, I believe, by lying about it. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I always try to figure out who was the person who initiated the split. Now, we've seen Jenna Dewan. I've seen her name on TMZ a decent amount recently, and they've been referring to her as Jenna Dewan. And I was like, that's super weird. They used to always call her Jenna Dewan Tatum.
Jenna Dewan.
What do you think? Now, I'm not going to outright say that she was the cause of this split. But what I will say is that based on this, seeing the Tatum drop off of her name recently, I'm going to say I think that it was. And you know what? I am, honestly, for being 37 years old, she's still super hot. So,
of course she could be super hot at 37. You act like that's super old.
I mean,
you're closer to 37 than
27. That's true. No, I'm not actually.
You're closer to 37 than 20.
But not than 27.
I didn't say 27. You did.
I'm just saying, she looks good. So, my point is she has options.
Yes, of
so,
course.
like, when you think, you know, of course she does. Yeah. What am I getting at here?
I don't know what you're getting at.
I don't know. The bottom line is, I don't give a damn.
According to Stan Lee in the comment section, he says social media ends 90% of relationships. I don't know how factual that is.
Well, social media just brings...
We will go with it, though.
Social media just brings issues to light that end relationships. And dishonesty and insecurities and, you know, that's, you know...
Okay, so what about this knuckle cracking?
Get ready.
Bad jokes we got.
Get ready for some ketchup slices for your knucks. Oh, yeah. All right, so... Here we go.
They don't crack.
Scientists have finally discovered the secret behind cracking knuckles.
What is the secret?
And it is
that you take your hand and you go like that and it cracks.
Because tiny little microscopic bubbles form in your joints when you move.
Yep.
And when you crack them, it pops the bubbles and it makes the cracking sound.
Now, it only took like... so many hours of scientific and research and money to figure that out.
Here's the thing. I learned that information when I was in, like, 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Why are we saying scientists finally discovered? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because up till then, it was just kind of a theory. And they finally did an actual study to demonstrate that that's really what happens.
Who did the study?
Scientists.
No.
I didn't look any further into it than that.
Scientists.
This is not my job. My job is to relay the information, not to verify its accuracy. Come on. What do I look like? A TV news organization?
Wait, they don't even report the truth.
That's the joke!
Oh.
Okay.
With that being said, let's get into bad jokes.
I just wanted to add...
Yeah.
That's a good segue. I just wanted to add that it also proved that you can't get arthritis from cracking your knuckles. So crack away.
You sure about
And
that?
let's get cracking on these jokes.
I don't know if that's true.
Science!
Bill Nye.
Yeah!
Okay, these are really bad. I didn't really have time today.
Hey, you know what?
These are
why are they so bad? If you weren't doing anything important
true
before the show, why didn't you write some good jokes?
Because
some good bad jokes.
Well, I have a really good one, but I don't think it's appropriate to do.
Ooh, then that's one I need to hear.
So this one right here in my hand will be in the book.
Oh no, I want to see it. Can I at least read it and then maybe not read it out loud?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll save that for last.
That's gonna be in the book.
Actually, I'm gonna take a peek.
It's a touchy topic that I don't think is fair enough.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm not gonna read that one. Sorry, I hate to do that, but
so that's what you call a tease for the book.
That is dark.
Very morbid.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay. All right. I don't know. Let's start off with the worst.
All right. And again, I have not seen any of these. I've not.
Do I want to do that one?
You usually get it right, so I'll trust your judgment either way.
I don't know. I'll do it that one.
All right.
So, okay, here's the thing, right? I forced one because I had the one that I really liked that we're not going to do. And then I was like, I can't do that, so I got to come up with some other one, so I forced them.
All right, so a couple in Kentucky who got divorced 50 years ago recently reconnected at a family reunion. Now they're getting remarried next Saturday. And soon after that, they'll be getting re-divorced.
It's just a repeating cycle.
Love is a lie.
It don't exist.
All right.
If you believe in love, it will end.
Wait, hold on. Do the...
Which one?
The next day.
Yeah. Congratulations. You played yourself.
According to a new survey, 2% of Americans fully believe the Earth is flat, not round. And another 14% said they're not sure. And in other news, 16% of Americans are idiots. See, let me just interject real quickly. At least the 2% have convictions. If you're not sure, come on. Either be a conspiracy theorist or not.
Yeah.
Make up your dang mind.
Go all in or not.
All right, here we go. The last bad joke of the week.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is the guest on the latest episode of David Letterman's Netflix show, and he talks up the skills of Snoop Dogg and Eminem. Those skills, you ask? How to dodge a punch thrown by your wife's sister. Oh. Did you hear the thing about was it Beyonce's dad laughed when he saw the video of her getting? I was like, yeah, who didn't? That was funny.
Yeah, that was the best thing that happened that year.
Oh
God,
boy.
Love it. Okay. So that's it for this today's episode of the Cubicle Show. Oh yeah, yesterday we went and got that free pizza from Pizza, the LC, and
Caesars. Check it out in the video.
You can check out our little video, Sauce
Boys 2,
episode 2, the quest for free pizza.
I actually thought the video turned out pretty well. So if you don't watch it, you're an idiot.
Just scroll down; it's down a couple posts. Other than that, tune in. We just announced Justin Timberlake coming to the Times Union Center October 20th. Tickets on sale next week, but we'll have your chance to win tickets before you can buy them. So tune on in for that. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, Monday through Thursday. Facebook page, 10:30 Eastern Time.
Because that's the only time.
One. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! Not a rectangle show. Not a triangle show. Not a pyramid show. It's a Cubicle Show! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Cubicle Show. We just got one. Boy!